No need to thumb a lift in these motor scooter days, especially when a girl's heading for something really uplifting. Jill, June, Jane and Jean, like all jays, are migrating birds. They're scooting off for a half-day holiday in France. Neat little models, eh? 12 stone, that's all they weigh. And what a chassis to delight the eye. The scooters, we mean. More motorcyclists are going for a spin across the briny than ever before. It's an idea which appeals to a girl who's slender in the purse as well. Under $5 is all it will cost each of these lovelies to take her scooter to the continent and back. Flying would have put the wind up grandmamma, but as any pilot will tell you, the modern girl's never happier than when she's airborne. This cross-channel ferry service is a sort of air bridge to Europe. Flying over seahorses is such a change after zebras. The heavier the weather, the greater the contrast between the old and new ways of transport. For flying not only brings the shores of France and Britain closer together, it cuts the roughness out of channel crossing. No wonder these aircraft have carried more than 21,000 vehicles and their passengers across the channel in the last 4 years. Incidentally, the scooters they're taking are no strangers to the continent, where they're known affectionately as bumblebees. It's one thing for a girl to go places fast. It's quite another for her to make up her mind just where to go. But all ways in France are pretty inviting. They're not due to return home for 5 hours, so if it's touring they want, they'll be able to cover 180 miles at a steady 45 and still have time for a stroll along the plage. And the plage it is with Jean, Jill, Jane and June, the 4 J's enjoying the freedom of Le Touquet. Now to discover just why a touch of French polish brightens the seafront. Open the luggage compartment and what do we find? The girls are really determined to get in the swim. Only the unveiling will show if they're still in one piece. It just goes to prove who'll take control of the ball now that Eve has moved from the pillion into the saddle.